And that's the way we're kicking off Send It Sunday this week. Yes, that was from the Send It Academy. If you've been following the channel, you know we're here in Cape Town and we run coaching clinics for wave sailing. Yes, we have just finished the third week and the final week. So this will be the last installment from the Send It Academy. And the guys and the girl on the last week did not disappoint. Boom. Yes, massive, crazy, just absolutely bonkers moves being thrown down. Again, Cape Town, it's been a very, very strange year. Lots of driving. If you've ever been to Cape Town, you'll know a lot of the sailing happens around Bloberg, Big Bay, Sunset, Meltboss sort of area. This year, we have hardly sailed there. We've been down south, so this clinic kicked off with northwest wind. That's the wind from the opposite direction. Let's go. Go on. Woo. Whitsands is the place you sail. It has a little bit of an acceleration effect and it's quite a big beach. The problem is with this, that most people go there. So if you're in Cape Town, you want to go sailing, most people go there. It's busy, but it delivers cross off down the line and we scored that for the first 2 days. So we had 2 days of Whitsands and then we drove pretty much straight to Eland Bay. Yes, and I think there was one problem. In the last video I said, oh, Eland Bay's been going off, we've been using it a lot. Well, word got out and we had busy Eland Bay for the first time in the whole trip, but it was definitely worth it. We stayed up there again in the guest house up there. We did 2 days in Eland Bay and the first day we had some really good conditions. Yeah, and the jumps were being thrown down. So after 2 days in Eland Bay, the second day we didn't quite get as we would have liked. You know, it was a bit more onshore and the wind didn't come through as good. And then we actually went back to Bloberg. So then we scored a pretty sick day at Sunset. Windy, wavy, and again moves are being thrown down left, right and centre. And then we finished off in Sunset Beach on the last day, the sun going down. It was a light wind session, but still some fun waves to be had. Yes, Jonno, nice. So all in all, a pretty fun week. Just to recap some of the senders on this trip, we had Mark from Canada. Yes, yeah, this is his first time really in the waves, a lake sailor. So for him, it was more just to get the feel for Cape Town. He had a super good time.
Yes, go, Mark. Oh, mother van cool. Oh, short harness lines.
And then we had Allan, 60 years old, he won't mind me saying, and he was sending. His idea through this week was to get better speed in his bottom turns. We definitely covered that, but just check out the late hits. Yes, just sending on that day in Sunset with some big waves, and he was having it, like having it, which is so good to see. So Allan, total charger. We had Mehmet, he was on the week before. You remember me saying he isn't leaving until he does a forward loop. Looks like he's staying in Cape Town. We didn't quite have Mehmet's conditions this week, but we have just been talking to him and we are organising, I think, a forward clinic in his little island. It's his little island, it's not his, but it seems to sound like it is. In Turkey, so stay tuned to the channel. We've had a look at the conditions. It looks like a forward loop heaven. We also had the Jersey boys. Now these boys were absolutely sending it. Yeah, we had the cheese roll Rob. Rob, total legend of a sailor. This guy has got skills for days. You know, he knew what he's doing on the water and he had his repertoires down. We had Jonno, obviously, well, he's a Jersey boy, but he's now living back in Australia. This guy definitely got some skills as well. He's got decent forward on him. He's got some really nice aerials, just popping, just a superb pop. Look at the pop on these things. So yeah, really good pop on his airs and just a good all-round sailor. We got Andy, bit of a racing background, and he was racing around down the line. And it was interesting because when he started the week, he had a bit more of a cheesy forward, and we managed to get that a little bit more stalled. Again, another day for these boys, and we would have seen, well, we would have seen some crazy antics, but that stall at the end, that is going the right way. That is what we want to see. We also had Olly. Yes, from Ramstein. Yes, he joined week number 3. He was meant to be on week number 1, but flight complications stopped him. But it's great to have him back on the Send It Academy. He was obviously in full send mode, you know, decent wave rides, going for those aerials, goose screws at the end of the week. Nearly had a back loop. Should we give him it? It's close, isn't it? It's close. And then obviously chasing that forward loop. Didn't quite get it, didn't quite get over the top of it, but we didn't really have those easy conditions. You know, it's always easy to make excuses, but the forward loop, it's a tricky journey. It's a mind messer. You know, some people get it quicker, some people take a bit longer, but you can get it. Don't give up. If you're out there and you're still struggling mentally how to get it, you've got to build up slowly. You've got to train your brain to realize you're not going to get hurt. You've got to build up slowly. Don't just do crazy technique. Build up the technique. It will come. It will come. Patience. And then we also had Adam. Now Adam's kind of got like a semi-work week, a semi-windsurfing week, so we saw him for half the time and he was starting to get really into it. But then, yeah, disaster struck. He hit a wave just going out in the straps, wave hit him, wasn't really planing, and it twisted his ankle round. We were fearing the worst, but after a quick visit to the hospital, it's just a bad sprain. Still not good because he's off games for about 4 weeks now, but he's starting to slowly walk again on it. So fingers crossed. He's going snowboarding soon, so hopefully he's back up and running. So good luck, Adam, with that. Then we had, who else did we have? We had Anya back again for another year, stepping up a wave riding, trying to get a little bit later. Even went for a back loop. And then we have the sender of all senders, Mark. Yeah, he missed the first day due to a few complications, but he came back strong. And this guy has got some of the sickest sends I've seen in a long time. Absolutely no fear, just going full send. I had to rein it in. You know, as much as I like to see someone nearly killing themselves half the time, we want to bring some control back to his looping. So now he is leaving the week with a clear pathway of where to go. We want to get those forwards up, you know, starting. We only had, you know, a couple of days of jumping to kind of sort them out, and already by the end of that day in sunset, it was starting to show signs that the control was coming back. Although, look at these tabletop forwards. I mean, do you want to take that away? I don't think so. That's like rivaling Steve Allan's first tabletop forwards on the tour. Let me know in the comments below what you think of them, because those are absolute beasts. Yes! A lot of the guys out there, you guys maybe at home, you know, if you're getting back into sailing after a bit of a break, you know, things have changed, boards have changed, sail, the way they work, you know, longer lines, getting yourself further away from the rig. There's so many benefits, bigger straps, we've talked about that before. There is definitely things that can help you. Yeah, but last but by no means least, we've got Tobias. We are now actually with Tobias right now in Paternoster. That forward loop, which has been loading, is going to happen today. Otherwise, he's another one who's not allowed to leave Cape Town. But just confidence in the waves, that definitely boosted this week. I mean, we saw the goose screw last one. Check out this big bad boy. Yes, that's like nearly, you know, logo high plus wave. You know, that confidence to hit that boost in the goose screw, we love it. Absolutely love it. So yes, that's it for the Send It Academy this year in Cape Town. Stay tuned because dates for next year are going to come out soon. We don't usually do it until the end of the year, so I'm going to be earlier this year. If you can't wait till next year and you want to get on some sort of windsurfing coaching, go to Windsurfing Coaching. Colin Whippy Dixon, that's who I've been doing the clinics with here this year, is an absolute legend. He knows his stuff. He's based in Tenerife. So if you want a quick hop over to Tenerife for the guys in Europe, he is the man to speak to. All his dates are out. And if you're getting itchy now and you've been in the cold all winter, Tenerife, there is some dates literally right now. They're on the screen, I'll stick them up. But that is it. Well, I'm here in Cape Town for another 2 weeks. The forecast looks very, very strange. So we will see what we will get, but we'll be going back to normal Send It Sunday from now on. We might have some Cape Town updates. Japan PWA IWT is about to kick off. Who is going to win that? The slalom tour is about to kick off. You know, whatever we're talking about windsurfing right now, it is super exciting in the competition scene and just in the full sender scene that is here in Cape Town and around the world. If you are part of that sender scene, send us your sends. Send it at Windsurfing.TV. I've got a bit of catching up to do because I know you guys have been busy sending me stuff. Hopefully you've had a good winter, and until then, there's only one thing left to say, that no matter where you are in the world, don't forget to send it. interesting how the different